For Wednesday's strength workout description, firstly, again, I'm just going to run through some of the warm-up movements where the names might not be familiar to you. So I'm going to start off just with a few of those. In the first part, we have our roll to hamstring stretch. Again, this one's going to be just roll back a little bit, tuck the knees into the chest, and then roll forward if we can. We're trying to get all the way back to the ground there with the feet, with the toes. We've also got plank rotations, which is this one in our high plank, and then rolling back, stretching back. We've also got our lunge and reach overhead in there, so we alternate, lunge out, reach overhead, and in there as well, we also have our high plank hold, which is this one here. So a little bit of a prep for that isometric hold overhead. In the workout itself, depending on what implement we have, all the workouts are still pretty similar. We've got 12 RDLs, okay? Now, the RDL with the barbell, we'll be able to load up to a weight that's effective no matter what kind of pace we go. If you have an odd object or implement though, it might be good to make these more effective by going really slowly on the way down. Okay, normal pace on the way up, where you really feel these no matter what weight you have. Say for example, if you have a dumbbell, really slowly with straight legs, make sure we feel them in the hamstrings there. Same for the bent over row. If you have a light implement like the kettlebell or dumbbell, then nice and slowly on the way up and the way down for that will make it really effective. Again, we're trying to keep our legs just slight bend of the knees and really hinged over. That position applies to both movements. For the overhead hold, you're either going for the handstand hold or an overhead hold with your barbell or single arm, maybe 30 seconds that side, 30 seconds the next side. All we're going for here is a nice stable overhead position where you're not leaning back. You can keep your elbows fully locked out. Okay, that's what we're going for there. Fully locked out elbows for that overhead hold with either the barbell or the dumbbell. If we really struggle with that position, let's go for that high plank hold like we did in the warm-up and holding that for at least a minute. Other than that, we're going for a handstand hold or overhead hold using an implement. So 5 rounds of that, take about 2, maybe even 3 minutes rest in between your rounds. This is a low intensity day, so take your time with it for 5 rounds.